Okay, so today, doing sex and gender studies, doing my peer teaching. Today we're going to be talking about gender roles. So I've got some good pictures there, although I'm not quite sure what SpongeBob is because it's a sponge, but it's cool Bob. So what are gender roles? So gender roles are the expectations set by society of how men and women are supposed to behave, think, act and feel. So this can vary through different cultures as well. So the ideal characteristics of male and female are created by society. For example, the ideology that women should stay at home, raise the children and maintain the household, while men should be out working to earn money so they can provide financial support to the family. And women are portrayed as weak and emotional, whilst men are strong and unemotional. So there's some pictures representing that as well. So within today's society, gender roles are imposed from the moment of birth. Or even before, with today's technology allowing you to view what the sex of your baby is before it's even born. As soon as parents find out the sex of the baby, they tend to buy stereotypes, toys, clothes and other baby accessories depending on the gender of their baby. So yeah, the sex, gender of their baby. So by doing this, they're already enforcing socially constructed gender roles. Media is another major influence on gender roles. With advertisements, children's toys and various other advertisements expressing the gender roles that society is enforcing. So in this picture you may just think it's simply just some children playing with a toy that the advert is for, but when you think that this has been set up by a photographer to be proposed to put into a magazine, why is it that the female, the little girl, is doing the washing while the male boy is just chilling on the phone having a nice time watching the washing? So media and family are not only the influences to gender roles in today's society. So education also has a big impact on gender roles. So not only in the divided and single sex schools, but also the classes that are taught in mixed sex schools. So when I was in junior school, all our sports classes were integrated, but when you go to secondary school, all your classes are divided. So the boys would go out into the sports field, play rugby, football and other sports, whereas as a girl we were kept inside, taught dance, badminton, trampolining, more things to be safer. So even though there were members of each sex wishing to apply themselves to each of the opposite sex's classes, it was quite frowned upon within the school. So we struggled to get female football teams, as not many females wanted to do it, and it was a bit frowned upon for women to even play football. So to take a psychological point of view, the behaviourist approach believes that gender roles are a result of operant conditioning. So when a male acts how is a male expected to act, he'll be rewarded, but if he was to act as a female, he'd be punished for this. Same with the female, if the female was acting like a male, they'd be punished for that. So I've got a little test for you. Well, it's something that's available online called the Professional Test. So basically, it's a list of movies which must meet 3 criteria. So one of them is it has to have at least 2 named women in it, which 2 have to talk to each other, and 3, the conversation has to be about something besides a man. So obviously, can anybody give me a guess on whether Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 would meet those criteria?
Yes.
Say no?
I think the line.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any 2 named female characters that talk to each other. It's all about the Amazing Spider-Man. No? You're right, it doesn't, again. So these are all quite big films as well, which obviously everybody's going to have heard of. X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
You reckon yes?
No.
Nope. Yet again?
Not that one.
I can't remember what order I've done it. Anna Karenina.
Yes. Say yes.
Saying yes?
No.
Nope. Nothing, unless it's in regards to a man. The Avengers?
No.
No. You're right, it is no. About Shrek Forever After.
No.
Innocent family film? Nope. Man of Steel? Superman?
Yes.
No. Surprisingly it does. It's one of the first ones compared to Shrek as well. Transformers, Dark of the Moon.
No.
Yeah.
There's only one female.
Yeah. But it does include it. When you think as well that it's mainly robots. Picks of being a wallflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. In Time?
No.
That's Justin Timberlake.
The Justin Timberlake one, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah? Doesn't.
It's a
The Dark Knight Rises?
No.
No. Doesn't. Muppets Most Wanted?
Just with speed rounds with
Yeah, they do.
then yes.
Nope. Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
No. Does? I know, surprising, isn't it? Godzilla?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. And Fast and Furious 5?
Yes.
Surprisingly it does. So you can get onto that online. It was set up by, I think her name was Alice and Vestor. So you can always have a look. It's quite surprising. I found it quite interesting just to look through, and quite a lot of films surprised me, as I'm sure they surprised you. And I think that's it, yeah.